And good morning, math wizards, scholars, to another edition of Eureka Math with Mr. Leggett in the morning, or Eureka Math in the morning with Mr. Leggett. Your choice. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Going to do something new with fractions today. There's always something new to do with fractions, it seems. Fractions, they just keep on popping up with new things. So today, we're lesson 29, believe it or not. It says estimate each sum or difference, so addition or subtraction, to the nearest half or whole number by rounding. Explain your estimate using words or a number line. So we're looking at estimating mixed number addition and subtraction. Mr. Leggett, what does that mean? Well, let me tell you. Let's look at our first problem. 2 1/12 plus 1 7/8. Okay, we're estimating. We're not going to get an exact answer, but we're going to estimate, and I'm going to show you that it's not as difficult as it sounds. Let's take a look at 2 1/12. I'm going to make a tape diagram. I'm not going to include the 2. I'm just concerned with the 1/12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right? Now I'm going to color in 1. Okay. Well, there's Math Mutt barking away again. Is this closer to this side, or in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the middle. All right? I'm thinking it's closest to this side. But now let's look at it in a number line, okay? And we're going to start at 0, 1, 2, and 3. And what are we going to break these up into? Twelfths, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 twelfths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Our 24 twelfths are 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 36 twelfths are 3. So where are we going to plot this at? We're going to plot it at 2 1/12. Is it closer to halfway? Let's go to the halfway point, which would be 6 twelfths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's halfway. Okay, so is it closer to the 2, the half, or the 3? Well, we can see that it's much closer to the 2. All right, so we're going to turn this into a 2. All right, do you see we're rounding it? Remember when we round it, we go to like rounding to the nearest 10. If it's closer to 20 or 30, we determine where we head to. So this is definitely closer to 2. All right, so I'm just going to cross out. Well, I don't want to cross it out yet. Let's just leave it like this. Let's check out 1 7/8. All right. Tape diagram first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's color in 7 of those to show 7/8. Okay, so if this was 1 and that was 2, you'd definitely say it's going to be closer to the 2. But let's make a number line just for the heck of it. And this number line would be 0. I can make it a little longer because I'm only going up to 2, right? Because it's not greater than 2, 1 and 7/8. I'm going to break them into 8 pieces. 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8 are 1. 1 1/8, 1 2/8, 1 3/8, 1 4/8, 1 5/8, 1 6/8, 1 7/8, 2. Where we're at 1 7/8. There's my 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, halfway to 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to put a little half there to show. That's 1 1/2. So is it closer to 2, closer to 1 1/2, or closer to 1? Well, I think we can see that it's much closer to 2. So 2 1/12, closer to 2. And 2 at 1 7/8 is closer to 2. So basically, what we're rounding this to is, and when we make a little rounding symbol there, 2 plus 2 equals 4. So we know that if we were to do the actual addition, it probably would be pretty close to 4. And that's where estimating comes in handy. And if we do this quickly, it really helps. Okay, our next one, you'll get the hang of this as we do a couple. 1 and 11 twelfths plus 5 and 3/4. Okay, let's just forget the tape diagrams. They take a long time. Let's just do number lines. And our first one is just going to go to 2, right? 0, 1, and 2. And we're breaking them into twelfths, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're at 1 and 11 twelfths. Here's 1. 1 and 1 twelfth, 1 and 2 twelfths, 1 and 3 twelfths, 1 and 4 twelfths, 1 and 5 twelfths, 1 and 6 twelfths, 1 and 7 twelfths, 1 and 8 twelfths, 1 and 9 twelfths, 1 and 10 twelfths, 1 and 11 twelfths. Now, halfway to 12 is 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's halfway. So what is this closer to? Is it closer to 2, 1/2, or 1? Well, look, definitely not 1. Only 1/12 away from 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twelfths away from 1/2. So definitely, we're going to make our 1 and 11 twelfths a 2. Let's look at 5 and 3/4. And this number line is going to go from 0 to 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what should we break these units into, between the numbers? Into 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 1/4, 5 and 2/4, 5 and 3/4, and 6. So what we're at is 5 and 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So we're right here. And what's halfway to 2? 1, 2, halfway to 4 is 2. So there's 5.5, or 5 and 2/4. So we're definitely not going to round to the 5. We're 1, 2, 3/4 from 5. But we're 1/4 from 1/2 and 1/4 to 6. In this case, we're going to round up to 6. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. And if we were to do the actual addition here, if I were to turn this into a 12th, so we could add them together, it'd be pretty close to 8, I bet. I bet it would. Let's keep moving on. And we're going to do 8 and 7/8 plus 2 and 1/9. And I want you to just think about this. Okay? Don't use a number line. Let's just think about what numbers these are closest to. Because this is one where we can pretty much go, oh yeah, we got it. So is 7/8 almost 1? Yeah, it only needs one more eighth. So I could, in my head I can go, you know what? I'm going to round that up to 9. Because it only needs another eighth to get to 9. And then we go over here, 2 and 1/9. Huh. Well, I'm definitely closer to the 2 than I am to 3, right? I'd have to go 8/9 to get to 3. Half of 9 would be, right around 4, so it'd be 3/9. But I'm only 1/9 away from 2, right? If I subtract that 1/9, I'm at 2. So just 9 plus 2 equals 11. And that's our rounded. If we were to actually add those up, it would be close to 11. If you don't believe me, let's just do a number line for 2 and 1/9, because 8 and 7/8 is pretty easy to see. And we're going to go 0, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to break them into ninths, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're at 2 and 1/9. All right? Definitely far away from 3. Pretty close to 2, only 1/9 over. Halfway here, we can't really divide 9 by 2. So we go, it'd be 4 or 5, it'd be right around here, it'd be halfway. So definitely closer to the 2. So 9 plus 2 equals 11. Boy, we're moving right along. 6 1/8 minus 2 1/12. Well, once again, I think looking at these, you could probably say, you know what, Mr. Leggett, that's got to be closer to 6, and this has to be closer to 2 than 6 1/2 or 2 1/2, right? We're only 1/12 away from 2 and 1/8 away from 6. So all we would do is 6 minus 2 equals 4, of course. And I'm not going to make the number line because these are so close to their numbers. We can see that. Just 1/8, we'd still have 7/8 to go to get to 7. And over here you'd have 11/12 to get to 3. And you're so close, you know that it's not going to be halfway, right? Only 1/8 more than 6, only 1/12 more than 2. So 6 minus 2 is 4. And one more to go today. 3 3/8. Being tricky here. Plus 5 1/9. Okay, let's make a number line for this one. I know that this is probably going to be 5, right? You can see that this is closest to 5. But let's make a number line for 3 3/8 to see what happens to this, okay? We have 0, 1, 2, and 3. What are we going to break these units into? Eighths, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're at, Mr. Leggett, we're at 3 3/8. Sorry. We gotta go all the way up to 4. So let's do 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm gonna get out my little pen so I can fit all these 8s in. Sorry about that, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8s. 1 1/8, 1 2/8, 1 3/8, 1 4/8, 1 5/8, 1 6/8, 1 7/8, 2, 2 1/8, 2 2/8, 2 3/8, 2 4/8, 2 5/8, 2 6/8, 2 7/8, 3, 3 1/8, 3 2/8, 3 3/8, 3 4/8, 3 5/8, 3 6/8, 3 7/8, 3 8/8. Sorry, I kind of blew that one too, made it all kind of wonky. But we're at 3 3/8. 3 1/8, 3 2/8, 3 3/8. You see that? So remember, our point is we're trying to round to the nearest whole number or half. What's halfway? Halfway to 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's my halfway point. That would be 1/2 or 4 eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is this closer to? Is it closer to the 3? Nope, I have 1, 2, 3/8 away. Is it closer to the 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 away. Is it closer to the halfway point? 1/8 away. Yeah, so it's definitely, that's what we would round to. So we have 3 1/2 plus 5. Because remember the 5 is 5 1/9, so we know that's closest to 5. What would that equal? 3 plus 5 is 8. Bring up the 1/2, and there we have it. I know these fractions, especially for you math wizards, can be kind of difficult, but we'll get it. Tomorrow we're going to be working on adding improper fractions and estimating, so that will be fun. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you look at science today. We have another science experiment started, and please look at language arts. Do your writing assignment. Page 21 is your prompt, and log on to Imagine and IXL or Zern. Thank you so much.